It was probably like
She don't like me no more.
maybe after 7 when I came out
She
here.
don't like me no more.
I thought you said she don't spank me no more. What, dude? That's a thing? What you guys
We
do
just
in
walk
your
by and
own
squeeze
time?
the cheeks.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. I miss those days of having a woman and you're walking up the stairs and she gives you a full fucking finger up your ass, dude. I don't get that anymore, man. But I think the worst part is probably rolling over in the middle of the night to snuggle your person and there's no person there. Are you beard right now?
No.
You're not
One's
beard?
gone.
This is gonna be the one he drives off the table.
Huh?
Poor girl doesn't have good luck anyways. Thanks. Delivery. It's very icy.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Really.
Like, are we in it? Like, full bore, dude?
Oh, I cracked the top. I thought we were full bore in it.
We've been recording this entire time, so
You said we got to roll, so I was just rolling.
we can just put this in the outtakes, man. The bloopers or something. I don't know. Funny moments. Like, never
Funny
seen
moments.
before
I miss
footage.
when I'm walking up the stairs.
What?
You miss a finger in your butthole.
Oh, yeah, dude. I thought you were saying that on your way out here, you fell down the stairs. I was like, what fucking
What
stairs?
stairs?
The two coming
Which
out of
way
the house.
did you go, dude? Because I didn't hit no stairs, man.
Okay, well, all right. You guys left me. You left me.
I think you should open yours. Cheers and start the intro.
Why do I gotta start this intro? Are we gonna cheers? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Hell yeah, man.
Welcome back to another episode of Garage Beers.
Yeah, man.
Gathered you all here today. What are we gonna talk about?
Well, we got a lot to talk about today.
We gotta get you to quit saying "yeah, man."
Why? That's it. He's Fillmore.
That's me.
That's his
dude.
personality.
Like,
It's a conspiracy.
you take
man.
me as a person. So if someone were to be like, yo, tell me about Connors, the first thing that's going to come to your head is the persona that I carry of myself, man.
Fillmore.
It's like, it's just who I am,
The
dude.
hippie stoner guy.
Whatever. I mean, whatever fits, you know? I mean, obviously, I've carried this, I don't know, what would you call that? Character? It's not really a character. Personality. We'll call it a personality. I've carried this for years, man.
How many do you have?
Personalities? Are you saying I got multiple personality disorder?
No, you're just like, I've carried this personality.
Nah,
What were you like before this personality?
the same person, you know?
At what age did this personality?
About 4th grade, dude. You know, it's just like,
Started him young.
I don't know, man, like, it is what it is, dude. You win some, you lose some. That's what Laura always says, so, you know.
We still don't know who Laura is.
We'll never know. That's kind of the whole mysterious part of Laura. She don't want you to know who she is.
We're gonna bring somebody on named Laura one time.
We're going to have
Mom's name
to, I
is
think.
Laura.
It'll be the Laura show. Just 5 Lauras in the same room, dude. Now I'm gonna have to get a dog and name it Laura. You know? Hold up a second. You ever seen like a baby with the name Laura before? Like, people aren't born with that name, I feel like. That's 100% adult name. Like, come here, Laura. It just doesn't work, dude.
They probably had nicknames as kids.
What
There's
kind
a
of-
baby out there somewhere. Her mom's name Lauren. What did they
Not
call
Lauren.
her growing up?
Mama, they call her LD.
That's not a baby name either. What does the D stand for?
Her middle name is
Oh.
Dawn.
What is it?
Dawn.
Dawn. That's good stuff, man.
What did they call you growing up?
Moldy lungs. I was trying to say it, dude, but I was like, I'm gonna end up laughing, man, because nah, dude, they called me moldy lungs. There's a whole story behind that, man. So
Now we have to know the story.
there was an abandoned house in the neighborhood, and like we're all like going over there one night. Let me take a sip of this real quick.
Yeah, where's this going?
I feel like the mic just got.
So like, nah, dude. So like, there's this house, man, and like, it was wintertime and no one had lived in there for a long time. So like, it was me, my buddy Mitch, and my buddy Phil Boy. And I think my sister was there too. We're like, let's go in that abandoned house. And it was like snowing outside. This is like the middle of dead winter in Wisconsin, man. And like, we're walking through the yard and stuff, and then like we're trying to bust down the door with a copper pipe, and the copper pipe's just putting holes in this damn door, dude. It's not busting the door down at all. But anyways, man, so like my sister's like, we gotta go cover our foot tracks up in the snow because someone's gonna know we're back here, you know. But anyways, so like we get in this house, man, and the whole house was still furnished and shit. Whoa, dude. So like we're chilling and stuff, and somebody went down in the basement, man, and like the basement floor wasn't even a floor, it was just dirt. It was a dirt floor, man. So like it was a cigarette kind of just floating around in the water because it had rained and then it snowed on top of that, so the basement was kind of flooding and stuff. So like it was a moldy cigarette, and everyone's like, yo,
Oh, God.
smoke this cigarette, dude. And I'm like, you got $1? And he was like, yeah, dude. So like,
For $1.
I was young, man. I don't even think I was in high school yet. But anyways, so he hands me $1, and I'm like, bet. And I smoked that cigarette down to the filter, and they started calling me Moldy Lungs after that, dude. If any of you guys are watching this, screw the lot of you, dude. Because I still carry that, you know, like, what did people call you when you were growing up? And they all got their cool stories and stuff for how they got their names. And I'm like, yeah, I smoked a moldy cigarette. And now they call me Moldy Lungs. Phil Boy, Mitchell, screw you guys, man. Anyways, what did they call you?
Big Wheel.
Big Will?
Yeah.
When you were little?
Yeah.
Tell me how that doesn't make any sense at all.
I was a big kid. I was a fat kid.
We're going to have to see pictures of this. Have you seen pictures of this?
No.
Will you show us pictures?
There will not be evidence of it.
Oh.
He said,
I'm talking
he said,
like
I'm hiding the photo
I'm talking
of
like
him.
the chubby cheeks. I
Like
probably
Chunk
weighed.
from the Goonies.
I've never seen the Goonies.
What?
He's very uncultured.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
We're working up to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch that one, man. That's a good one. That's a classic, dude.
So
Shuffle, shuffle.
What's the? Is it the Sandlot where that real big chubby kid is on there?
I don't think so.
I mean, there is a chubby kid.
Yeah,
in
it
the
kind of is.
Sandlot.
Yeah.
Anyways, you've seen It. That real chubby kid on It.
The original It.
Not the original. The remake.
I haven't seen the remake, dude.
Oh. Uncultured.
I quit watching movies back in like 2011.
But anyways,
I
I'm
think,
talking
dude.
like I was wearing adult pants and we were having to go get them hemmed to shorten them. I was such a
Dang,
big kid.
dude. So they're taking half the length off. So you
Yeah.
have some like good solid pants, dude.
Yeah. Because I couldn't fit anything. No.
Man, one time, dude. Wait, hold on. Did you have a name?
Yeah, they call me Crash. Thanks for asking.
Oh, wow.
Just
so this
kidding.
has been like a normal thing for you, dude.
What?
You just crash into stuff?
I guess so, because, yeah, I got that nickname when I was probably like 2. I had a battery-operated 4-wheeler, and I would just jump on that thing and go as fast as I could, and I'd
Crash
crash
into
into
everything.
stuff, and, yep, get back on and do it again.
Did you ever back into things?
Only with your truck.
Yeah, dude. What was I gonna say, man? Because we were talking about something. What? No,
We haven't
thoughts,
jumped
Jeff?
subjects.
the last thing that you said, I was gonna interject into that. Do you remember the last thing that you
About
said?
the pants.
His pants.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. But I wanted her to get out her name because this is another decent story, dude. So, like,
What's
I don't have cool stories behind mine.
this was probably 2008, I want to say, when this happened. But, like, I was back in high school, man. We were in my mom's liquor cabinet. It was summer break, dude. We were hammered off a Goldschlager,
grade.
dude. Yeah, dude.
The ones with the floating gold in it.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah.
I think I might have been a freshman in high school. But anyways, we were stealing my mom's liquor out of the cabinets, and it was summer break, so we were trying to have fun. This was with a buddy. His name was Casey, man. And he was like, dude, we should make some Daisy Dukes so tomorrow we can run around in the neighborhood with Daisy Dukes on. And I'm like, all right, bet. So, like, I'm drunk. He's drunk. I get these scissors out, dude. And I found the skinniest jeans I could find. Because I wore skinny jeans back then, man. I was a skater. So, like, I'm drunk. I'm cutting away at these freaking pants, man. And he goes, dude, those are going to be really short, man. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. They're short shorts, dude. And he goes, all right, try them on, man. So, like, back then I still didn't wear underwear, kind of like now, you know. Like, so I dropped trowel in my bedroom, dude. And I put these Daisy Dukes on. And he's like, oh, dude. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you cut too much out, dude. You made a skirt, man. And I was like, oh, dude, I made a skirt. And we were just laughing, dude, laughing so hard about it, man. And I fell asleep on my floor, dude. Legs wide open, dude. My stepdad comes in there to get up in the morning for work. And he's like,
Wait,
check on us, dude.
with this kid in there?
Yeah. We're passed out on the floor, dude. Asleep, dude. My stepdad comes in there to check on us, and all he sees is me wearing a skirt, my balls hanging out and stuff, dude. And I was like, dang, man. Yeah, that was messed up, dude. You know? That was one of them things, man.
Did he ask you any questions after that?
Oh, we had a long talk about that. Because I didn't know what happened. He came home from work, and he's like, hey, we got to talk, man. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, you little like, and I'm like, nah, dude. And he's questioning me, like, what are you wearing? And I'm like, what are you talking about? You see what I'm wearing? He goes, no. I came in your room about 3 o'clock this morning, and you were wearing a skirt, man. And you didn't have nothing on under that skirt. And you're laying on the floor with another dude, man. Oh, man. And I had to explain to him what had happened. But anyways, we're way off topic here, dude.
That made my face hurt. That's too funny.
My abs hurt.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to get off topic, you know what I'm saying? Even though we don't really have a topic today. We're
That's
just
good
kind
story.
of
Good story.
chilling, dude, you know?
We had a trash can. Mate, get your empty can.
Well, Will, do you got any restoration stories you want to talk about? Cars you've done in the past?
We hadn't really done that many cars. We the black truck we did. After we bought it from my uncle, we completely framed off that one. We painted it and everything. I'm trying to think. We started a K10, but we started that when I was like 14. Still not together. We worked on that a little bit Saturday. We actually put a rear glass in it Saturday. But other than that,
Whoa.
most of our stuff was like doing things for people on the side.
Like
We never-
maintenance or just repairs and stuff?
Yeah, just more like repairs. Like Dad used to build transmissions for people, and just used to help him.
Why do you got a tear rolling down your cheek, dude?
Cause you made me laugh so hard.
What about you, Ashley?
I don't know that
You got any?
it did kind of upset me the other day. You know, I went over there to help Dad. I was like, damn, I don't think we've done this since we didn't really work together on something like that for a while.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, damn, we used to stay up to like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning just listening to the radio and
Turning wrenches
turning
and
a
stuff.
wrench. And God, we ain't done that in Lord knows how long.
See, me and my stepdad, man, we'll go out to the garage with the idea and plans to work on some of the stuff we got over there, and then we'll get kicking tunes on the radio, and then, you know, garage beers start flying and stuff, and
Yeah,
then,
it's
like,
the beers, huh?
nothing ever gets done, dude. We just stand there and we talk about plans and ideas for all these cars and stuff, but we don't
No,
actually,
we were the opposite. We'd go in there,
no plan, just
no plan, just
balls to the wall.
we just go out there to hang out, and then before you know it, we'd have a car tore apart.
Yeah.
And just worked with him for so long. Like, his side was the driver's side, my side was the passenger side, and, you know, we split it down the middle. And we when I was 12, my grandpa has a Ford tractor. And I don't know, it was my great-great-grandpa's. And we tore that down in his barn. I think we had that thing tore apart in like 3 hours.
When you say tore apart, are you talking
Like
like...
split in half to put
Yeah.
a clutch in.
Yeah. I think the old Internationals were the same way, or the...
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've done one, but I don't know what year it was. It was a weird one where the fenders kind of were real curved over the back tires, and then the fuel tank was actually behind the seat, metal, and it was
No,
shaped.
this one was under the cow.
I got you. Yeah, it was an old school 3-cylinder. I want to say it may have been from the 70s, if I had to take a guess.
I have no idea where this one... I don't even know what year it was. I just remember working on it. What's your restoration story?
I don't have one. I've never restored anything. I mean, I used to hang out with my dad in the shop, and we did similarly the same thing. We would hang out there till who knows what time, listening to music, and I would help him clean up, and I'd try to help him do things here and there, but I don't feel like I helped him a whole lot. And he didn't have project cars or restore anything. He bought cars and fixed them up a little and then sold them. So,
Is that how you kind of got into the car scene as you grew up around it and stuff?
I mean, I don't know.
You gave me that red pack.
That's not how I got into the dealership life, but I don't know. My dad always said not to ever be a mechanic, so.
We had an oil changer at the dealership where we're working at now. It was a couple oil changers back because we've gone through quite a few lately. But he was just an oil changer. And he came up to me and he's like, I think I want to be a technician because I'm sick of changing oil and I'm not making any money. And I said, don't do it, man. Do not do it.
You talking about Tori?
Yeah, that's exactly who that was.
You get so big, or you spend all your time working on everybody else's stuff, you never want to work on your own.
That's been a
what he
big
said.
problem.
But he was really good. Tori was...
Yeah, dude, he worked.
Was really good.
He really, really worked. But if you work on cars at work, and I've experienced this a lot at home too, when I get off of work, I don't want to do it when I get home.
You don't want to do what you do for a job on your own time.
Yeah, you don't want
worked
your
on a
hobby to be
car.
your career.
I don't think he had a project car because...
I'm just saying in general.
Well,
in general, I don't want to work on my stuff at home because.
Well, I'm the same fucking way.
Because you did it all day.
Well, yeah, you're doing your hobby as your career, and it doesn't work. It's not supposed
AKA
to work
while
like
we're
that.
trying to take this off.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Then the hobby can be the career.
Make a career out of what you love doing, and you don't have to work for somebody else. You make your own hours, and I think that's kind of the goal here.
But it's kind of different doing it for like everyday vehicles and then turning around and trying to modify something or rebuild something.
Yeah, you're talking
Make a
like the
project from the
repetition
ground
and
up
stuff.
versus going to put a thermostat in a vehicle or
Yeah,
diagging some electrical problem, you know?
but you're absolutely right, and I can't stand doing electrical diag. If there's one thing I didn't have to do in the automotive world, that would be it.
When I started, I did change oil for quite a few years, and before I moved here, I was in my first week of being an apprentice. I was going to be a Toyota technician, and the training for Toyota is a lot different than Dodge. It was really stupid. But then when I came here and I started continuing doing training for Dodge, and we got to the electrical part of it, and I don't know a damn thing about electrical at all. And trying to learn it on a computer screen, I'm like, I don't know shit about fuck. I know nothing.
That's funny when you bringing that up. Brady had to take an electrical test the other day, and I was standing at the window, and he was hovering his mouse on his answer, and I was like, I was tapping on the window. I was like, no, and he was like, and I come in there, and he was like, no, I'm just taking a practice test right now, but that's a good idea. You should stand there and tell me the answers. And he was like, I'll dual screen monitor it and put one up against it, and you just tap.
Was that what
one
you
for
ended
A, two for B. No, I didn't help him. I didn't get help.
I did. I was like, Marcus, come do this for me.
That's funny. Yeah, they got. I had to do some testing for Ford stuff the other day, and it wasn't even tests. It was like they had they had a video that you had to watch. It was called Ford 100 Years in 100 Seconds. So they're just spitting facts at you, dude. A fact every second. Like, it was cruising. And then after, you had to submit a video recording of you going over like 18 facts.
What you just learned here, like.
And they
Off that top tech shit.
It's not really top tech, because you're thinking the Chrysler stuff.
No, well, I'm enrolled in the Ford stuff, but I don't do it.
I don't know what it's called. I just
Because
clicked
Zach
whatever.
Price went to do that. There's a 2-week-long training class on electrical, and I swear that was the most boring 2 weeks of my life, because we were sitting there on like the second to last day before our major test, and he was going over communication issues, and he was trying to teach this one kid, and I looked at the kid and I said, or I told the teacher, I was like, you want to know how I do that? I said, shorts define opens and opens define shorts. And he goes, explain that to me, please. And I had to walk up there to the board and like show him on the board, and he goes, that's fucking smart. I'm going to put that in all my classes from now on.
So you drew out like a diagram for him?
No,
Or
he
did you
pulled up
write
a
it out?
wiring harness of a communication system, and I showed him on that.
Oh, okay. And
But
who
you
was
hate
this?
electrical. If I could do two things, it would be electrical and diesels, and that would be it.
If I could do two things, it would be diesels, specifically the Fords, the earlier diesels, the 7.3, the 6.0. The 6.4 is okay. I'm not like a big fan of it. I don't know too much about the 6.7s, but we've done quite a bit of work on the 6.7s at work.
Yeah. Well, both Ford and Cummins. I would rather work on the Cummins than I have.
I see. I'm
A
the
Ford.
opposite, man. I've
They're just
known
crammed
Fords, so-
in there, though.
Oh, they are, but I mean,
Once you get that cab lifted up a little bit, it helps, but it's just not like some of the Cummins. You can crawl off in the engine bay and curl up and go to sleep.
yeah, you ain't.
You
doing
can't do that on a
Ford.
power stroke.
No, half the engine's under the
No, not like
under
her
the
truck.
dashboard.
You can crawl
Oh,
up in her
yeah.
truck and sit down.
Yeah, I agree, man. But yeah, if, that would be the one thing I do. It would be diesel and maybe drivetrain, like suspension and stuff. Electrical is definitely. I could wire something up, but how complex cars have become, I'm not trying to diagnose.
We'll take that Durango for an example.
That's a good one.
That was a disaster.
Yeah,
That was just stupid.
That's
that
when
was,
you about broke my neck. Because
I
we
know,
were in the
baby.
parking lot and you're like, hang on, and I didn't hear you. I'm not
Uh-oh.
seat belted in. And this guy just starts jerking the steering wheel, slamming on the brakes and stuff, and I'm flying all over the inside of the
I thought it was shorted to ground somewhere. I was trying to make it re-short. With that, I spent like 2 days trying to diag that when it finally acted up.
Yeah,
And
and
then-
I had previously replaced parts on it because nobody knew what to do.
No, because it went to Brady, then it went to you.
Brady didn't even look at it. I got the ticket because it was a like a walk-in type deal, and Jasmine was there in the morning. She's like, "Hey, can you just plug this in and see what's going on?" I think Brady was still asleep in Rodney's truck.
That's an annoying thing. Sorry to interrupt. Working at the dealership, people come in and they just think that we have this magic tool and we just plug it in and we know exactly what's wrong with the
Oh,
vehicle.
yeah.
Like you don't gotta test anything or chase anything. You just plug it in and you know. What do you mean
That's the
I have
same
to
thing
wait
as like
3 hours?
Going right back to the Durango. You plug the Durango in, it had 184 codes in it.
Yep.
People
And
don't
then
think
ultimately, we tore it almost the whole interior out of that car. And it turned out we unplugged the the BCM, plugged it back in, and then we were finally able to start it. And then it still had a communication area, and the ABS module fixed it. But it took us 2 days to diag it. But it had been there for what? It had been there for like 2 months.
Yeah, it was there for a while.
And we could never get it to act up.
I think
And
the
then-
craziest part is it was so new. Because it had less than 5,000 miles on it, didn't it? Or was it more than that?
Had 20,000.
Oh, that's not very old, man. And for something I could never get it to act up when I drove it. But
Oh, I drove it to the interstate and back 4 times. And we fucked around with it, and then we finally got a VSIM code, so we went to put a VSIM in it. After we put the VSIM in it is when it just went haywire, finally.
I had my money on the star connector, but obviously that didn't fix it. So, and I think you did the other star connector.
That finally just left the parking lot last week after being there for, I want to say, about 3 months.
Speaking of finally leaving the parking lot, it drives me nuts when they're like, hey, you got to get this car done because this customer needs to come pick it up. Like, what did I do? I think I put an engine in that Echo Technologies truck, that boom truck.
Yeah.
So we put an engine in that one, and they were rushing towards the end because they were like, they got to have this truck back. They got to have this truck back. And then it got parked outside, and it was there for at least a month before they actually came.
Well, they would come start it every day and then leave.
Yeah, that doesn't
They'd
make
come
any
start
sense.
the truck. They come, like, paid their bill and everything. Come start the truck every day and leave. And then they'd
I don't even know
shut
what
it
that's
down like
about.
2 hours later and leave. We never figured it out, but it was kind of a trip.
And then that one came back for injectors too,
Yeah.
because I had to put injectors. I think it was cylinder 7 and 8, because it was running all goofy and stuff. But
Well, that's like that, I want to say the T-Dot truck or something. We ended up having to put an engine for that because it melted a piston and ended up having to put injectors.
was it a Ford?
Yeah, that was a 6.7 Power Stroke that I had to do. Right before you got there. Big.
Oh, so
I don't know what
I was
it
like
is.
trying to remember this truck. I'm
No,
like, I
it
don't
was
remember
before
that.
you got there. But, of course, we would get stuck with the ones we couldn't cab off. Had to tear the
Oh,
front
yeah.
end,
We had that Echo Technologies truck right in the middle of the shop by that end door. And I had the whole front clip taken off because you can't take the cab off because that boom.
I used to have a picture, and I had the body off of a Wrangler, the front end off of one truck completely tore down because I had to put an engine harness or something in it. It was a 6.7 Power Stroke. This is before we had any Ford Tech. Like, I was doing all the diesel work, and I had that tore down. And then beside that, I want to say I had a 2500 with a cab off of it too. I had like 3 different vehicles.
You're just the cab man, dude.
Yeah.
Be a cab driver, you know?
Be better than working on cars.
What was the first car you ever owned, Will?
Well, I guess it would be that 68 Galaxy, but that was, I guess, given to my dad to give to me. And we ended up never working on it. Like, we changed the intake from a 2-barrel to a 4-barrel. Pulled out on the road, Dad stomped it and the tire blew. And then we
Sounds
just never worked
familiar.
it. Yeah, we just never, we never worked on it again. I guess
Oh yeah.
I guess we have a bad problem of.
What did you take that off for, dude?
Well, because I was gonna get up and step out for a minute.
What?
But yeah, so you probably seen it on Facebook, but for other people that don't know, I guess it's a trend because, funny story, the tires on my truck, the 79, pretty sure the DOT is like 1980, and they weren't in bad shape, but they're pretty dry rotted, and then they started separating and the wires were showing. We got the rims and we got some other tires just put on, kind of like rollers, nothing fancy or anything, obviously, but we put on the back tires first, like at home, so didn't have a machine or anything. It's a little bit of a pain. Like, we had a board stuck up on the tire so we could break the bead off and get it off the rim. So we just did the back 2, and it was like, we'll do the other 2 later. And he was like, well, let's drive it down the road. And I was like, well, is that a good idea? Because we might blow a tire. I mean, like, the wires are showing. He's like, oh no, well, that's why I'm just gonna go slow. Okay, so we start going down the road with our one headlight. We're going slow. Turn around, start coming back to the house, and he just stomps on it. What happens? Tire blows.
A front tire blew?
No, it ejected the tread. It was. I just gunned it.
It separated.
Yeah, it's
Dang, man.
like, surprise.
So what Ashley, what part of that is a trend on Facebook?
What?
I didn't get that.
I guess she was talking
I
about
said it
the
was a
galaxy
trend
thing.
because he's like,
Dad did it to that galaxy.
Oh, I
and
see
then-
what you're saying. I thought you were about to talk about some new trend that's happening right now that's going around, and I'm like, whole time listening to you
it's a
talking
family
about
trend.
this. I'm like, dang, dude, did I miss this trend?
These right foots are just, they get heavy sometimes.
Oh yeah, they do.
Says the one who yells at me for speeding all the time.
I've heard stories.
Time and place.
Of what?
You having a speed problem,
Oh,
young
did
lady.
he tell you about us on the interstate?
That's probably
Oh,
the
yeah, I
story.
did.
Yeah.
I won
that-
that race.
You need to slow down.
That Cummins I had would top out at 102, and I'm doing 102, and she's just, whoa. I'm like, I can't go any faster. Where'd she go?
You just see her taillights fade into the
Yeah.
distance. I'm assuming this is nighttime.
Yeah.
Oh.
We were coming back from a concert, of all things.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm telling you, I'm doing, like, 90, and then, like, she comes up beside me, I gun it, and I look down, and the truck shuts down at 102, and then she just whoosh, just flies by me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she goes, can we take the limiter off my truck? It stops at 120. I'm like,
Dang.
no, if anything, we about to set that bitch at 80.
Yeah. Get that My Key feature put on.
Yeah.
Radio don't work if your seatbelt's not buckled.
That is so stupid.
Yeah.
I hate that.
That's for the
We're
teenagers.
gonna put one on
Lord.
Ashley's truck. The radio turns off after you get above 80.
That's not right.
Yeah. And there ain't even a reason you should be hitting 80 to get to town to go to work either.
I don't here, okay? Since I've moved here, I do the speed limit. Okay, I do 5 over the speed limit. It's like, I'm taking, yeah,
need
taking
a
my
beer?
10%.
Yeah.
So, I don't speed anymore.
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 That's because this road's curvy.
Well,
You hadn't learned it
Speaking
yet.
of
No,
curvy.
that's it. You hadn't learned the road
no.
yet.
I mean, I do like, I guess the fastest I've probably gone on this road is like 50. But, like, my whole trip to work, I don't really go above 60, mainly because I know that that road is littered with cops. And I'm not trying to get my first speeding ticket.
Have you not got in a speeding
I've
ticket
never
before?
had a ticket.
What's
Speedy
your
McQueen?
worst?
Huh?
What's your worst speeding ticket?
Oh, dude. This was back. I had just got my driver's license.
Where you going?
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I'll be right back.
She hates us.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Typical women vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
39.
Well, some of that before that was this.
Yeah,
talking.
we're gonna have to take some of that out, but are we taking this part out or are we still going?
No, it's still going.
Well, alright, so I had just got my driver's license. I had it for maybe 2 or 3 weeks or something. I was fresh, dude. I had a 95 Ford Explorer, which is like, you know, that was cool back then, man. It was Eddie Bauer edition. But anyways, man,
What's Eddie Power?
it was one of the trim levels you can get back in the 90s. So that would be like equivalent to like,
Who's Eddie Bauer though?
who is Eddie Bauer?
Yeah.
Ain't that the guy that invented the telephone?
No,
Nah.
it's like Alexander Graham Bell, I think.
Yeah, dude, I think you're right, man. But like, maybe Eddie Bauer, like, he made car strollers or something. Wait, what's a car stroller? He made strollers? Handbags? Dude, I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
It's just,
Continue your story. I'm gonna look it up.
it was an Eddie Bauer edition Ford Explorer. It had all the bells and whistles and stuff. But anyways, man, I was on my way to school, had all my buddies in there with me, and he's like, let's see how fast this could go. So I stomp on the gas pedal, man. And I'm doing like
How do you
111.
spell that last name?
Eddie Bauer, B-A-U something. It should already pull it up. E-D-D-I-E,
I-E or?
I believe.
Oh, I put Y. Yeah. Continue, sorry.
So I'm doing like 111. This little Ford Explorer's maxed out, dude. It's pegged and stuff, man. And cop gets up behind me and flicks his lights on. I lived in a small town. He's like, Chris, where are you going in such a hurry? And I'm like, dude, I'm late for school. And he's like, nah, you're gonna be extra late. So I got a speeding ticket for doing 111 in a school zone. Yeah, dude.
Were you in a school zone?
I had just made it into the school zone, man, and I lost my driver's license.
I'll look that
over
up later because it ain't pulling up out here.
Yeah, I lost my driver's license right when I got it. Is that what you went out there for?
Nah, I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, in the woods?
In the driveway.
Oh, that works, dude. Hey, you know.
I got a story similar to that. Like, there was an undercover cop right there. You know where Shell is on Highway 11?
No,
I don't know if
I'm not from here, dude.
You've been to or like where Reed's is.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. I passed an undercover cop. Didn't realize there was an undercover cop. As soon as I passed him, turned his lights on, he pulled me over. He's like, you know why I pulled you over? I said, I have an idea. He was like, you running late for school? I was like, yeah. He goes, all right, let me get your license and registration. I'm like, motherfucker. My parents are going to be pissed.
Yeah, so how long did you have your license before this? Or did you just get your license?
Now, this was the second time I got pulled over, and I think it'd been like maybe 8 months at this time period.
Dude.
And he pulled me over. He goes, license and registration. I'm like, fuck, this is the second time. And so he comes back. He goes, all right, all clear, Mr. Longshore. Get to school and slow it down. I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
got out
But
of
the
it,
first time I got pulled over was I was coming off Anthony Hill over here, and I was just coasting down the hill. And there was a sheriff down there. He pulled me over and gave me a warning ticket. He goes, you ain't got to pay it. It just goes on your record for so long.
Then what's the point of it?
Well, I don't know. And that was my first time. And then in fucking DeKalb County, I got pulled over for doing 95 and a 70 in my buddy's Kia. And he was like, just set cruise control. We get better gas mileage. And of course, I said that at 95, and we fucking rolled through DeKalb County at 95.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Stupid
great.
shit.
Oh, dude, I thought we were going to get pulled over the other night, dude. When we had left work and we were going down 64, man. We left
That
work
was
at the same...
hilarious.
Did you tell her about that already? Yeah, man.
She was like, what's
wild.
40 rolls? I was like, what did I text you? I was like, we were doing 40 rolls for a short. And she was like,
I was like,
what?
I don't understand, but okay.
This is all Spanish, dude. Nah, dude. I thought you were saying go.
I thought you said
So
go, Bo. Go.
I hit the gas a little bit to kind of downshift.
no, you didn't downshift. You committed because your truck goes, whoa. and I'm sitting there going, cop.
I thought you were hearing go. So I just happened to look over and you're doing this. And I'm like, oh, no, dude. That's not good. And I looked up and I seen him sitting in the meeting. And I was like, oh, dude. This YouTube channel is not off to a good start, man. And we don't have the funds for a speeding ticket.
Drove to Wyoming to come pick me up and take me back home. And I kind of forgot that she didn't know that I did that. So she rolls up in the driveway and I'm standing outside her window and I'm just talking and she's just like...
When did it shut down?
It had just shut down. Are we rolling again?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a little technical difficulties. Are you feeling like wrapping this up so the camera doesn't get overheated again, or how do we feel?
Yes, we probably should.
Yeah, well, we appreciate
We didn't even
guys.
talk about
We
talked
just
about
talked
one thing on the whiteboard. And then,
We
Well,
started
we made
talking
it
about
to-
two things, but that was the whole thing, man. We were
Sidetrack.
just flowing with it,
yeah.
and it worked out really, really well.
Well, what was your first car then?
My first car,
Yep.
that was my '95 Explorer that we just talked about. You missed that story because
Oh,
you went
okay.
to go pee in the bushes.
what
Yeah.
was yours?
Guess I missed that. Mine
Yeah.
was a red 03 Grand Am with the Ram Air.
Ram.
Supercharged?
No.
Oh, that would've been a Grand Prix.
Everybody thought that it was though because it had the little hood scoop stuff. And that shit, that was fake. And the person before me actually poked holes in it. So a lot of people try to race me because, yeah, they thought it was supercharged, but it wasn't. I was like 0 to 60 eventually.
In about 4 minutes?
I'll get there, guys.
That's funny.
He used to go to school with a guy. He had a Grand Prix. It was like an 01, 03. Dude, he drove the fuck out of that thing.
Yeah, I put my car through some questionable things as well.
I think it'd be like that sometime.
I did actually. I had a truck before that. I can't remember what year it was.
You can't go from a truck to a car. 'Cause
I
then you
did.
just beat the crap out of a car like it's a
I
toy.
I did. It was like I can't remember the year, but it was an early 2000s F-250, and it was a 7.3. I drove that all through high school, and after I got out of high school is when I got the Grand Am, and yeah, it definitely took some getting used to. I definitely like those cinder block things in the parking spots. Pulled up on one of those one time. I was like, oh, yeah, we can't do that anymore. But I was like, hey, I can whip into these little spots now.
Yeah. Economy cars or compact cars. That's what those spots are called. Yeah. That's funny, man.
There's this like out in Nevada, there's this hot spring that we used to go to. And it's back on somebody's property. And that road going out there, like, it was a dirt road, and I swear you could lose a haul truck in those potholes. And I took my car back there with me and my mom.
What did you just say? You could lose a what?
A haul truck.
What is that?
Oh, yeah, there's no mines out here. Yeah, I'm not from here, clearly. It's too hot when you do
Go
that.
ahead.
We apologize about that. We're having some more technical difficulties, but we'll have that all sorted out by the next episode of Garage Beers. Your buddy Will is back there behind the camera monitoring so we can make sure we can close this out successfully. Do you have anything you'd want to add?
No, I don't think so.
Will, you're still mic'd up. Is there anything you want to add?
No.
No?
just-
I think I'm good too. We appreciate you guys watching and stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you know.
See you on the flip side.